I just wanted to welcome you to my glamorous world of reselling. I'll show you what we've picked out of the buildings and go over some of it with you in just a little bit. Hi again. It's later. This is, well, what you just saw was yesterday, Friday. Today is Saturday. And I have had a shower, but I'm still sweaty. It's hotter than Satan's house cat out here. But I wanted to show you the things that we brought in from our warehouse, one of the warehouses. And keep in mind that it's dirty. It hasn't been cleaned or processed yet. Now, some of these items actually came from one of the shops that we came out of, so it still has some of the tags on there. Okay, we've got this little Shaker folk art book. We had $9.99 on it. Now, just because the price tag on these is one thing, doesn't mean it's going to stay there, because I don't know how long ago that we took some of these out of the shops, and prices have changed since then. They've either gone up or they've gone down, depending on what the item is. So this it's heavy. Not too sure if I'll put this in one of the shops, or brick and mortar shops, or online. And by online I mean eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, or Facebook Marketplace. This is a mug. Whoops, sorry. This is a mug from the University of Kentucky, 1947. On the back it is marked Bobby. But other than that, it looks to be in really good condition. This hat, I just thought was kind of cool. It's awfully small. At least it won't fit my big head. But it's got the sunglasses, the visor, I guess you could call it, built in. And it's just plain, but, sorry. Oh, by the way, I ordered some glasses, some smart glasses, if you will. So, I'm supposed to be able to video from those glasses. I got the cheap pair. I'm not a spendthrift. I got the pair that was like $42, I think, and I think it's Shaneway or something like that. I don't know. But I can, if they don't work, I can always take them back. But this is heavy. It's heavy, but it's plastic. Oh well, it's also vintage. And it says Otajiri, Japan. I don't know if you can see that or not, because this can't, there we go. Otajiri, Japan. This is just an empty box. I'm not going to show you. These I thought was really cool. These are, excuse me while I get this ant off of me. Can you make out what that is? It almost looks like a dolphin, but it's not. It's a deer. Can you see it? Very heavy, frosted type glass. I don't see a maker's mark on it, but we do have both of them. And I will probably put these in one of our booths. Not too sure which one. Maybe Zephyrs, I think, in Abingdon, Virginia. Of course, we're just down to 2 shops right now. This I've looked at before. I have no idea what this building is. Do you? Whoever it is, there's a bunch of people in the front, or whatever it is. It's not marked on the back. But if you're familiar with this building, if you would, let me know. It'd be great to be able to send this picture to one of these people, wouldn't it? I think. Okay. I always expect you to answer me. Okay, this, I might have shown you this before. Candlestick holder. Zebra candlestick holder. And I did just price that the other day. I put $15 on it. These San Miguel beer. This is actually Filipino beer. Yep, made in the Philippines. And because it is Filipino beer, I'll be sending this to my son, because he likes to collect the Filipino items. He actually, I think, is starting to look more Filipino than me. Tiffany Studios by Christie. This is probably a catalog. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's a catalog of some things that they've run through their shop. And I'm sure this is an auction that was long gone, but that will be going into one of our booths. Again, I think probably that one will go into Zephyrs. These, I think I've shown you these before, but these are so good. I think they might actually be placemats, or maybe they're the mats that you put under kitchen dishes to help them from sliding and slipping around. But anyway, if you cut these in little squares or rectangles, they're really handy to put underneath, like dishes or pictures, things that you might stand up on a shelf to stop them from slipping. Okay, this is a, I don't even know why I brought this in. Florida vacation souvenir, 5-cent beer. How do you pronounce that? Is it Jagermeister? Jagermeister? Another shot glass. A little ceramic bunny that's painted to look like a quilt. I won't bore you with the rest of the stuff that's in this box. Over here, we have a wooden monk. I always have to check the back of these, because some of these, I know back in the 60s, probably since then too, were carved to look like something else from the back. And I won't say what it is, but if you don't know, just DM me or message me in some way, and I'll let you know what they are carved to look like. Okay, a rice basket. These are always nice to have for display. A pair of kitchen shears. These, if you didn't already know, were meant to, when you open it up, put it around a canned drink, not a canned drink, a bottled drink, and spin it around. It'll get that cap off for you. This herb book, I believe, will be going into the Village in Elizabethton. I saw a lot of books in Elizabethton. I think there's a lot of teachers in Elizabethton, actually. And there's another book down here. Let me see what this is. It's got to be a history book. Oh. See, this is why I ordered those glasses, you guys. Golden Book of America. Now, it hasn't been marked, so I didn't have it in a shop previously. These items here are for canning. I will just sell these as a lot, and I haven't decided yet if I want to put these online or if I just want to stick them into one of the shops. I guess I'll check online and see which looks more promising to me. And this was done by machine, but it's cute. It was marked previously at $5. It's probably still a decent price for that. Okay, over here, an ice cream machine, even though it's hotter than Hades out here, I think will probably go online. Because these are going for quite a bit of money on online, and I don't believe I could get that type of dollar out of the shops. We've got a pair of candlesticks in here. Not in the best of shape. I think I can probably clean this off. I don't know. But these will be going into one of the shops. It's got some candle wax on it too, I see. This is a vintage Girl Scout mug. Going and Growing 70th anniversary. I think that will probably go online. Now these, whoops, let me follow these down here. Please disregard all the leaves out here on my porch. But there's a lot of different stamps in both of these books that I'm going to show you. This says Holland Album. And it's got a lot of stamps where the stamps are colored. Those are true stamps. If they're black and white like this, it's just where the stamps are supposed to go, if you had them, which we don't. But there are several stamps in here, as you can see, and I'll put these online because I have no idea what they're worth. Absolutely none. This is the other book I was telling you about. More like a notebook. There's just a lot of loose stamps in here. Let me see if I can pull this open. 6-cent Canadian stamp. Well, this will give you an idea of what's in here. Now, again, I know I've told you this before, but if you happen to see anything that is of interest to you, just let me know. It's going to take me a while to process all this stuff, so you've got some time here. But let me know if you're interested in any of this, and you can either give me a price or I'll give you a price. Christmas Diary. I picked this out just because I thought it was nice. And it's not filled out. Excuse me. Had to blow another ant off of me. But it's not filled out yet, but it's got a lot of room for someone to write in it and record your memories, Christmas memories. Nice to give to maybe a young person. They can gift it to their grandparent or something. This is probably a Valentine. I don't know, but it is an original Valentine, And it does say original antique print on it. I don't know how something can be an original print, but oh well. Brought these pillows in, or this pillow. If things get better with time, then I'm approaching magnificent. And I tell you what, I'll be 77 in a few days, so this certainly applies to me. Whoops. Don't want to break anything in here, that's for sure. Tom and Jerry looks like an old grape jelly. Yeah, Welch's, right there it says in the bottom. And of course I'm beyond old enough to remember when you could get grape jelly in collectible glasses. Christmas Carol. Now this, I didn't see anything on the inside, but back here it does say copyright 1991. But it's a nice book. It hasn't been written in, scribbled in, or whatever. And I believe this will also be going into probably the Village Antiques and Home Decor Mall. Over here, my husband just brought up, I started to say my brother. My brother, by the way, his name is Ted. He's 5 years older than me. Lives in Southern California, if you happen to know Ted Sison, S-I-S-O-N. He has his own forklift company in Southern California. Anyway, and yes, he's still working hard. But this is a lot of metal. I'm going to have to clean these items. I'm not going to go through all of them. There's just too many. But on top, as you see, there's a silver-plated lid. I've got the bottom of it somewhere. This, I'm not too sure what this is made of. Maybe just metal. But anyway, it obviously it hangs. Where did it go? Right there. It hangs on the wall, but they're candle sconces. I've got plenty of chimneys that I can put on these. Let's see. Try to give you a better picture here. But there is a pair of these. Maybe even 3. I can't remember. Okay. And then we have, look at that. I just put this box on top of it. Oh, shit. Shoot. I don't know what the terminology is. And my camera shut off again. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe it needs to be charged. Oh well. Anyway, I think that after cows are milked, or I thought, that the farmer or the milker, whatever, the person, puts the milk in here and lets it separate, you know, the cream. But I don't know. I know that they also used these in pharmaceuticals. I guess maybe for flour as well, even though these things are so woven so tight. But anyway, this will be going into Zephyrs because I sell more of this type thing in Zephyrs than in the Village. So, anyway, I appreciate you being out here with me. I appreciate you coming along. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Give me a thumbs up below. That means you like this type of video. And if you would, comment. I respond to all comments. And share with your friends. So, I do appreciate everything. There's this big vase I was trying to show you earlier and didn't do a real good job at it. So, when I get these other glasses with the camera in them, maybe things will be much better. But anyway, I showed you these things too, but like I said, the camera quit. And it's still quitting, so oh well. Have a great day. Have a wonderful week. Rest of the weekend. I appreciate you. God bless you. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.